did we not promise you a day with some wonderful eminent personalities across the globe? And we are making sure we keep up our words. We have Dr. Geoffrey Clements here, who is the chairman of CIF and wonderful individual, industry stalwart. Let's hear from him. Sir, thank you so much for being here, first of all. What's your take on the National Research Conference organized by SIBM-ASMA? What's your take on it?
This is a really important conference because the way that digital disruption is influencing every part of our life is crucial. And it's through conferences like this that we can really address those issues, see what the impact has been so far, not just locally but globally, and then see how we can make the best positive impact on the transformations that are likely to be taking place over the next few years.
Well, absolutely correct. So I understand. We're talking about digital innovation here, meeting business challenges. How do you think that will happen, or is it happening already?
It's happening in a very significant way. When I spoke to the conference a little earlier, I mentioned that if you look back over, let's say, the past 40 or 50 years, digital innovation to begin with was linear. There were small incremental changes. First of all, everyone could have a calculator. They could have a personal computer, they had different methods of communication, telecoms improved, and all of these were in a sense linear and incremental changes, which meant that whatever you were doing, you could do it better, you could do it more quickly, and perhaps you could communicate more effectively with your colleagues near and far. But now the digital changes that are taking place are really disruptive changes. In many ways they're unpredictable, they're certainly non-linear, which means that we're not only changing the way that we do things, we're actually changing the things that we do. There's a big transformation in actually the way that we go about how we perform our activities, whether we're in business, whether we are in a professional sector, whether we're in education or healthcare. Actually, the things that we do are different. Now, what this means is that we actually have to change the way that we think. The way that we go about our lives means that we actually have to change the whole concept of how life goes on and how we participate in that. Now, this has a number of positive indicators because it makes life more easy in many ways. Things that would have been more difficult or more lengthy to do now become simple. We can communicate more globally. For business, this means that geographical boundaries, in a sense, really dissolve. We can communicate as effectively with someone 10,000 kilometers away as we can with someone down the street. Sometimes it's easier to communicate with people who are connected to us on other continents than it is in neighboring towns and cities. There are also risks and challenges associated with this. And I think, first of all, it's the opportunity, but also the responsibility of everyone involved that we use these challenges in a positive way.
Well, every stalwart that we've been speaking to has been talking about the challenges. Sir, but I want to ask you, I'm sure you have solutions for it. Because a lot of people are watching you out there who are going to get inspired from you. Any message for them?
Yeah, I think especially for young professionals, people who are just graduating from B school or engineering college or university, you have a whole world out in front of you and you have command over it, because anyone who is now in their 20s or in their teens or early 30s, you are growing with the natural ability to use technology. It's second nature to people who are further on in their careers. So there's a fantastic opportunity to see what's out there, make use of it, if you can predict what you think is going to be the next thing that's going to happen, and then a word of advice really, not just to see what's in it for me, but what's in it to make a better quality of life for society and more equality of opportunity in the world as a whole.
True, that's so true and so valuable are those words from Dr. Clements. So, a couple of things more. Any message for ASMA, who's developed this platform here in SIBM Hyderabad?
I think this is a fantastic platform. I've just come to learn about it, and of course we'll be hearing a lot about it during this conference. But it's so important to have something where all of the innovations that are taking place can be made available instantly on a social media platform where intelligent conversations can take place, the information can be put forward and shared in an intelligent way, because that is really the way that the world of technology and business is moving. a sharing community in which advances can be made use of in a positive way by all involved.
Well, thank you so much for your time. And there was another conference in Bangalore. We hope that you make it to the next conference. We'll be happy to see you there.